we have a question here. Let me bring it up. Did you hear about the new ClassicPlus server Bronzebeard from Ascension? What will you be playing if you do? Yes, someone linked the video trailer in chat earlier today. If you haven't seen it, for those who haven't seen it, take a look. I'll speak on the topic assuming you have seen it. To answer your question, it's too early to tell what I will be playing. My decision will entirely be based on the talent calculator and the item database that I hope they will release soon. I won't budge a single muscle until they do that. I need to know before I spend hundreds of hours on a toon who can taunt, who cannot, are there any threat increasing buffs, is the weapon enchant battle master in the game. Shaman tank is already crossed off. The same for warlock tank, since they literally show in the video metamorphosis, which even if warlocks don't get a pure taunt on day one, they will very soon, because every single casual player who saw that vid will wonder why warlocks have a spell that causes crit immunity and a nearly fully polished tank toolkit, but no pure taunt. Because the game is based on Wrath of Lich King, this means misdirection is a thing, as well as Tranquil Air Totem and Blessing of Salvation. I cannot tell as of yet if Salvation and Tranquil Air Totem will stack. These type of stacking interactions depend on the private server in question and the coding and whatnot. If they do, a Hunter tank definitely has potential, especially because the very cursory glance I did of the Hunter class shows that they get aspect of the turtle, which reduces damage, which is really good because Hunter tanks are essentially dodge tanks, but having aspect of the turtle would help them solidify against incoming magical damage from bosses that are mostly magic based. A reminder that Roar of Sacrifice is in the game in Wrath of Lich King, as well as PvE resilience is a thing. Next, I cannot tell where do rogue tanks stand. Having Recuperate is really good, but in comparison to Hunter tanks, rogues need far more to come close to Hunters. The last possible off-meta tank spec is Priest tank, which is unfortunately in a worse position than rogues. Priests have Mind Blast threat in a version of the game where threat is pretty much just given freely to everyone through various means. Unfortunately, they still wear cloth armor, which typically has low amounts of armor, little to no defensive stats, and low stamina. And it's hard for devs to add mitigation talents and spells without those implementations, making it glaringly obvious that they want priest tanks to be an official thing. It's too on the nose. It would be on the same level as metamorphosis for warlocks. The next intriguing role is off-meta healer, more specifically healing warrior. For those new to off-meta healing specs, in Wrath of Lich King, healing Death Knight is the shining golden boy. But unfortunately, the Bronzebeard realm doesn't have Death Knights as a class. So the next best thing is Healing Warrior, because of the ability to taunt, intervene, and that's about all I have to say about the game. I'm on standby, just waiting patiently.